Hey, it's Wicked Pixel, and this is the music industry mod. I'll be giving you a tutorial on how the mod works and any troubleshooting that you might experience. Before we go into the venue types, let's go up and see what's required for your record label or recording studio, or both. For me, this one is both. It's the record label and the recording studio, but I'm going to set it as a record label. So you need you'll need Get Famous and the Mix Master. What is this called? Mix Master Music Station. So these are not custom objects, these are from in the game. So you'll need Get Famous. That you actually, for the mod to work, you'll need Get Famous and Get to Work, but this is from Get Famous. You'll need that. You need a guitar. This guitar right here, see what it's called. I have it tuned for Pied Piper acoustic guitar. I have it tuned for a few others, so you might want to experiment. If you like, for this one, the interactions don't show up. I don't even know if that's a CC or bass game. Magnus, yeah, this is a CC one. It didn't show up on that, that's right. But the bass game ones, it should show up. But if not, make sure you just get that one. Okay. Next, you need the guitar, you need the Mixmaster Music Station, and you need the bass game microphone. All right, so that's basically how you set up your record label or recording studio. All right, next you want to give it the venue type. You can leave it generic if you want, because it's going to revert back to generic, but if you want to go through the purchasing process, you would either have it a record label, which it says, or the recording studio. You can record tracks, mix albums through an audio engineer, stuff like that. Okay, the next step is to give your sim the record label trait and create a sim. The sim sign musical talent to their label, record vocal and music tracks, create albums, and upload them to music streaming services. So, okay, now that we have the trait, the interactions will show up for us. I'm using the all-in-one power PC, and one troubleshooting thing you might run into is that the interactions don't show up for some reason. It could be the desk, it could be the chair. I would change the desk and chair until they appear, because as you can see, they do appear, they do work. You just for some reason there's some kind of glitch. Could be with just this computer and certain desks. I don't know. I'm not for sure. But that's what you would do. The first thing we're going to do is just go to record label. And you can purchase a record label or recording studio like we were talking about. So that's what I'm going to get. You will not be able to purchase if you didn't set something up. Just remember that if you have any issues at this stage. Alright, here's the record label with the worst looking icon. But here it is. I'm going to purchase. Hopefully I have enough money. Oh yeah, I do. I have enough money. Okay, here we are at the record label. One thing I wanted to go into before I get into how the rest of the mod works is venues, custom venues. One issue you might run into is that the custom venues aren't showing up in the venue list, and there's no need to worry about that. There are a couple of things you can do. Number one, you can search Google for Sims 4 custom venue list and use someone else's. Just make sure you don't have two in your mods folder, only one. And then just switch that out, see if it works. If it doesn't work, you're not seeing custom venues, no need to worry. Just leave it as generic. Skip the purchasing process. Just head over and just play the rest of the mod. After you transfer money to the business, do not use any of the other UI for retail stores. Just go here where it says when you're ready to sell it, and you can sell the store. Okay, and you'll get some of your money back, if not all. Okay, so let's get started with this recording label. The first thing you're going to do is hire the people you need. Let's go to artist management, and that's where we hire everyone. So kind of remember your order. You're going to have to remember who you hired. So I'm going to start with the vocal artist, and for my vocal artist, she was there prior. You can have multiple people. I have her as my vocal artist. Let me remember to press start. And then my audio engineer, audio engineer, and my musician will be All right, so we've hired the people we need. So the next step is to use the phone, go to social tab, and plan a social event, and we'll do the recording studio session. So to create an album is going to cost you a lot of money. It's going to cost $25,000. So be aware, you can't even like start your business unless you have quite a bit of money. $25,000. And it says gather friends and oh Lord. Okay, record vocal tracks, music tracks, and albums. Very straightforward. So our audio engineer. So that's the one I hired earlier, but the one I had just hired is not showing up. So that's not a problem. If you have an empty like this, it's empty. Just go back to the computer and hire someone else until they show up for all the positions. Let me check to see if, yeah, the music artist didn't show up, but my vocal artist. So I need a music artist and an audio engineer. I'll just go, oops, no, don't go that. I'll just go back here and try to pick someone who I believe I believe they have to be in this world. I'm not sure. I just select some from the top. That was the audio engineer and the musician, I think. I don't remember. So, well, Crumple Bottom, she probably makes a great album. So, plan social event. Let's see if they show up in the picker. Okay, recording studio. All right, audio engineer. It showed up. This oh, that's me. So I just picked the household music artist. Shows up. We got Crumple Bottom and our vocal artist. All right, this is a group. Okay, and our record label. All right, there we go. So we're ready. All right, so you'll complete the recording session, and you need to just complete 9 of these to actually get your money. The money, bronze I believe is 1,000, silver is 2,000, and gold is 3,000, and then you earn money. You earn daily royalties. So you have to recoup your investment basically. All right, discuss the recording studios. All right, let's find. Okay, Miss Crumple Bottom here. She's up in here. And what does it say? Garden shop on? It didn't give her the I forgot what she was. A flirty intro? I don't think so. Okay, where are we? Psst. What are we doing? What am I supposed to do? Yeah. Okay, maybe we can. Where's she going? She's all over the place. There's a lot happening in this. Okay, see, she's not even focusing. Okay, here we go.
Dag.
Discuss. Okay, yeah, click on her, and we'll go to the.
Nope, sir.
What's it called? Recording studio menu for social interactions. This is discuss recording studios. Okay. And we'll just talk about recording studios because we're in one. And then it says talk about album sales. That's like the most important that we need. I really need you to give it all you got. Talk about let's get these albums sold. And create an album. See, this one shows up first, but you can't create an album before you get your music tracks and your vocal tracks, but we'll still just I've got it set to where, so I got it set where even if you just do the interaction, it'll do. So then you still need the album to make your money. You still need to do this to make your money, but record a music track. So I'm not going to go through the whole thing. I'm just going to record the music track. So you click on the guitar, record music tracks, and then you'll get an option. So my musician, I believe, what was she? I don't see. You'll have to remember what everyone is and who everyone, what their job. These are the 2. I don't remember at all. It doesn't matter actually. So I just pick him. They'll still perform for you, and I believe we can have them doing it. So I clicked on the microphone and selected record vocal tracks. So they'll give me my vocal tracks. I remember she was a singer, yeah. So give me my vocal tracks. Alright. So we're doing okay. Let's offer some recording tips. Oh, she's the vocal artist. Alright. Yikes. Who is she? Oh yeah. Who is he? Audio engineer. I got everybody mixed up. But that's okay. Discuss music streaming services. Yeah, let's talk about that. Let me introduce myself. What's with the flirty? Okay, let's go for it. I think it's unprofessional. But, you know, very unprofessional, risky. Let's talk about music streaming services. And one last thing I need to do, I'll get her to create an album. There. Now, one thing I had to do to make this work, because the interactions I use to get the sim picker, for some reason I had to have this work, but it doesn't loot it for me. I couldn't figure that out, so I created separate interactions. And these work automatically. So it's like make music track. It'll create a music track for you instantly. You need that to make an album. So you need this in inventory. Next, the microphone. You need the vocal track. So you can make a vocal track. So it's two separate interactions. You can have them play this out in everything. And they'll actually get tips in the studio. And so she's creating the album, but what we can do, like instantly, even while she's on there, is create the full album. As long as you have one vocal track and one music track in your inventory, you can create an album. And it usually it's throwing out like a couple, I believe. So we can make 2 albums. No, we can't. I need the music track, but that's okay. All right, once you have an album done, and I don't know how long he does that. Let's offer some. Maybe we can goal this. Let's offer recording tips before we upload the what do you call it, album. Compliment musical talent. Okay, let's compliment her musical talent, and that should goal it, right? Compliment music. Okay, there we go. All right. Woo, quick. Okay, so we're done, and we earned $3,000 from that. Then we're going to go down here and go ahead and upload the album to where were they? Music streaming service. Upload an album. Okay. Did it do that for me? Oh, I have to actually. Alright, since Brian has just uploaded a new album to the music streaming service, check record sales every 24 hours to collect royalties. Okay. So, I already... Oops, wrong one. Music streaming service. I already, did that earlier. So, it'll take another 24 hours before you get $2,500 a day. Even when you do not have an album created, it gives you $2,500 a day, because you're going to need it every 10 days at least to earn $25,000 to even create an album. I believe that's it. I think I covered all the troubleshooting. I hope this isn't confusing or anything like that. One thing that does this guy stop? Like, can I ask him to go away? Okay, that stops him. So he stopped. Poor thing. He was stuck doing that. Okay, so that'll do it for this video. I hope you enjoy the mod. If you have any issues, just let me know, and I'll try to get them fixed. And until the next video, take care.